All right, everybody, well, we just finished the metabolic circuit, so your heart rate should be up and you should be sweating. We're going to start the cool down. You go immediately from the metabolic circuit to the cool down. And at first, we're just going to do a few active stretches to keep you moving while your heart rate decreases. So the first one you're going to do, and again, you want just like the warm up, about 15 yards. I'm just going to demonstrate a short area here. But you're just going to walk, taking your heel to your butt, or as close as you can to it. Just walk, just slow to your heel to your butt. And when you get to the other, when you get down to the 15 yards, you're going to turn around, and you're just going to, I'm going to come back and demonstrate as I'm walking this way, but you're going to come back doing it. Just leg cradle, step, cradle your leg. Just like that for the other 15 yards. Going back the other way, you're going to do just like I think we did in the warm-up, a straight leg kick. This one doesn't need to be as forceful. It's just walk straight leg like that for 15 yards. And the last thing you do for the 15 yards is, I call it picking up a ball or a hinge. There's different names for it, but basically the same arm, same leg. You're going to walk, and you want to keep your leg even with your upper body as you reach over like that. Then you're going to take another step with your other one. You do that the whole 15 yards. That's a portion of the active, and then you'll find a place. We're going to do a static cool down, some stretches. There's a lot of quasi-yoga movements in there. I'm definitely not a yoga instructor, so I'm sure they're not going to be picture-perfect yoga, but they're great stretches. So what you're going to start in, you're just going to stretch all the way up like this. Take a couple deep breaths. Let yourself hang, let that lower body relax. And then walk out into a modified downward dog like this, and try your best to keep your heels on the ground or as close as you can to it. And just hold these for about 5 or 10 seconds, and then bring one of your feet forward, up between your hands. Put your back knee on the ground and drop that toe. Get everything steady. Bring your hands above your head. Lean back, look through your hands, and breathe through your chest. Again, you'll hold that about 5 or 10 seconds. You'll come back, put your hands on the ground, back to the downward dog for 5 or 10 seconds. Bring the other leg up, drop the knee, toe back, and again the same thing. Hold that balance. Breathe through the chest, 5 or 10 seconds. Back to the downward dog. Hold that for 5 or 10 seconds. Try to come through with what's called a Hindu push-up into a cobra. So you're dipping down like that. Let your toes drop. You can either stay on your knees or bring your knees up off the ground. Hold for 5 or 10 seconds. Come back into the child's pose. Get low and relax those hips. Sort of pull on the turf or whatever you pull with your hands over to the left. Stretch that out. Come back over to the right and to the middle, and just stretch. The whole time, try to breathe through your chest, and your heart rate should be going down. Your breathing should be slowing down. After that, you're going to come to your back. And just come back and pull your knees to your chest and just relax. And then reach between, hold onto your feet. I think they call it like a happy baby pose. And just hold on to the inside of the soles of your shoes or your feet. Again, just relax. And then the next one, some people will be able to do, some people won't. Work up towards it unless it's too much pain in some way. But come over, and your goal is to touch the ground and keep your legs as straight as possible, like this. And again, you're going to hold for 5 or 10 seconds. Come back with your feet on the ground, and what you're going to do is push through your heels and arch your hips up into a bridge. If you want, you can put your elbows on the ground, put your hand underneath your butt, hold it up like that. And then again, if you're able to, and it doesn't hurt anything, you're not afraid you're going to hurt yourself, bring your hands here and come up to the top of your head. Hold this. And the final progression, and again, don't do this unless you're pretty sure you can do it. Bridge all the way up and hold for 5 or 10 seconds. Come back down. And that concludes